And what is going on with the Married to Medicine? And now Phaedra has now left Married to Medicine, but it looks like she is dragging Dr. Jackie Walters because she is sick and tired of them talking about her. And she is actually speaking out. Now, let's just jump into what Miss Faye. And guys, there's three things that I really ask you guys to do. It is three ways that you can support the channel for free. Now, well, I won't say we all, but some of you guys love free stuff. But here's what you can do. The first thing you can do is like the video. It costs you $0. The next thing you can do is share the video. That costs you, again, $0. And if you have not subscribed to the channel and you are coming here watching, listening to my content for free, you should be ashamed of yourselves because you actually can subscribe for free as well. But why is it so hard to get you to subscribe to something that you're already watching for free?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now.
And y'all, I gotta say, I am not surprised because one thing about that lion Phaedra, honey, if she is put under pressure, she will fight back. So I just wish she would have just stayed on the Married to Medicine instead of running from one issue back over to another issue, because we all know that she left Real Housewives of Atlanta simply because Kandi didn't want her on the show. Okay, so she left Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now Kandi is gone. She's allowed to come back. But the real issue here is, why did she leave Married to Medicine? Because everybody, well, I was a little bit excited with her going to Married to Medicine, but in all actuality, 𝐵edraparks was never ever married to medicine. Although she was never ever married to medicine, and I don't care how much she lie and say she's practicing some fake ass Reiki medicine, whatever, girl, she was never married to medicine. But I was just a little bit excited to see her on the Married to Medicine because I felt like Quad was single, then Quad could have a single friend. And I thought that they would bring some real happiness and some fun to the show. I thought that that would be a really great fit. But then Phaedra popped out with a peach and told us pretty much she's going back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And everybody was trying to figure out, like, what really had happened. Well, we figured it out because we knew that now the door was open because Kandi is no longer there. So, hey, run back over to Real Housewives of Atlanta. But what we also learned is that Phaedra actually ran from a whole nother situation with the Married to the Medicine girls because they said she wasn't doing nothing and and hun and child and back and forth and doing absolutely nothing and giving absolutely nothing, which is a little bit similar to what they do as well, some of them. But because they're OGs, they not gonna let Phaedra bring her hun and oh child over there and do absolutely nothing. But what we're learning is Dr. Jackie now is, and what you guys are going to get the opportunity to see in this upcoming episode of the Married to Medicine, you'll see Quad's boyfriend, and you'll see Phaedra riding in a car. And what Quad is doing, she's bringing Phaedra up to date to what Jackie has been saying with regards to Phaedra. Now, if you guys recall, Jackie enlisted Phaedra to help her plan the I shouldn't say Married to Medicine, the doctors gala event in which they have various doctors to come together and they have a dinner and things of that nature. Well, what Jackie is telling the group is that Phaedra is not doing her job. And what Jackie is pretty much saying is, she's saying Phaedra is a liar in so many words. And they kind of get together and say, all Phaedra do is, ooh, child. And she has all these one-liners, but she ain't doing SHIT. So this is what Jackie is really saying about Phaedra. Now, Phaedra doesn't like it, honey, and she gets to talking about Jackie's statement that she made. If you guys recall, Jackie made that statement, which people were outraged. And what she said is that Black women really be lying when they say that they're in pain during pregnancy, and they just lazy and really, really just don't want to work. Y'all, let's jump into how her friend, which is a whole nother video, really threw her under the bus. Dr. Heavenly, in that resurfaced clip on Dr. Heavenly's YouTube channel.
As African American women, we're a bit more dramatic, and that you go to the doctor and you complain and you complain and you complain, and you're not taken serious because you cried wolf the entire pregnancy.
That ain't me, boo. I don't know what you're talking about, but go ahead.
I didn't say you. I just said as African American women, we want to also make sure you're being serious with your doctor and not playing the game so I can take you off work. Because then we see you 25 times in the pregnancy. It's hard to believe that there's a true problem when there's a true problem.
Bravo TV, I'm gonna keep it so 100 with y'all. Next season, y'all could keep Married to Medicine to yourself. I'm not watching that shit no more. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm not watching that fucking show no more. After that stuff came out about Jackie and all that shit that she represents and all these stories on TikTok, I know it's died down now, but it ain't died down in my motherfucking head, because the only reason I was even a fan of Jackie or Married to Medicine is because I felt like it was such a good representation of Black women in the medical field, which is a huge thing. I'm in the mental health field. There's not a lot of Black people in the mental health field. There's not a lot of Black OBGYNs where I live, period. We have like 2 main ones, and they're always booked the fuck up. So I was supporting them because that was the message. The fact that this last season, all that shit came out about her, I'm not watching. I'm not supporting y'all no more. I'm cool.
That she was very nervous about your participation.
Oh, she's so nervous. I could care less, because at the end of the day, she's obviously wanting to do this event to clean up what happened last year. The beating that she took.
Jackie, you recently found yourself in some hot water over some resurfaced comments saying sometimes as African-American women, we're a bit more dramatic.
I'll help you clean it up, but don't try to throw me on the bus while I'm sweeping.
Please go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and share the content. Let somebody else who may not know about my channel see the video. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, this would be an awesome time to do so. And if you guys are a super supporter, go ahead and purchase yourself.
Hi, and I am so glad that you guys are here. Let me tell you this. I started YouTube roughly 1 year ago, and you know what I did? I struggled like hell to figure it out. But thankful I was diligent and able to monetize in under 90 days. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys exactly how I did it. So what I did is I sat down and I created a course to help you guys become successful on YouTube. When I first started, I struggled. I did not know what to do. And I'm going to tell you why I decided to create this course. When I started YouTube, this is what I said. I said that if I did not make money in at least 60 days, I was done. And guess what I did? I did just that. And my first official check for 30 days on YouTube was roughly $7,000. Now, I know some of y'all is like, that's no money. And in all actuality, it ain't a lot of money, but it's not a little money, especially from somebody that was coming to a social media platform such as YouTube that I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was able to figure it out to be able to make an income of $7,000. So what I said is I see some of the smaller YouTubers struggling. So what I want to do is show you guys what I did to become successful. So what I did is I created a course to teach you guys the basics. Now, this will not be the only course, but this will be the first course in which I will teach you guys how to get monetized very fast. So all you need to do right now is go ahead and click on the link, because we are running a special, or I am running a special, because I want to make sure you guys get monetized. Because listen, it is the holidays. It is becoming a new year soon, and y'all need to get y'all some more
Now,
income.
if you
Okay?
guys are a content creator and you are on YouTube and you just have not been able to monetize, now I have heard people say that they have had a very difficult time monetizing on YouTube. Well, that was not my experience. Now, I'm speaking strictly on YouTube and my experience and how I was able to monetize and get monetize within 90 days. Within 90 days, I had already been paid twice. So you guys can do the math. So what I did, and you have to understand, I was coming from a non-social media background, and social media was actually aggravating to me because I was wondering, why in the hell do these people sit on social media all day? How do they even make money? Well, that was before I figured out that they were actually getting paid to post content, and that's what happens when you have that method of going to college and just working. And that's what I did pretty much my life. And then I, got on YouTube when I was just doing it to, just have something to do because I was starting work later. But I was able to figure it out. I was able to get monetized, and people are making lots of money on YouTube. So don't believe people when they think that people are just wasting their time on social media. Those people are called content creators and they are getting paid big money. So if you want to try to get monetized and you haven't figured it out, I can actually tell you this. You don't necessarily have to take the course, but because there is so much involved in being monetized, it's just not posting the videos, it's following the rules. It's so much that comes with it. I have created a course, and in this course, it's going to teach you everything that you would need to know to keep your channel, to not get it taken down, because it can get taken down if you don't follow the rules. But right now, you can get the course for 50% off if you head right now. Go over to Teachable at checkout, enter the code half off, and it will save you 50%. And I hope to see you guys over on Teachable.